Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss learning and pedagogy. So it's our content. Today we are going to see all those things in our slides. First is what is learning, and we will see the effects of learning. Then next about the pedagogy. Then how children think and learn. Then there are some reasons why children fail to achieve success in the school performance. These many things we are going to discuss in our today's video. Let's see what is learning. Learning is a natural phenomenon which is natural to all organisms, including both humans and animals. As we all know that humans are also the social animals, and animals are also they can also make the sound, and they are also learning those sounds from their community member or from their particular breed of birds or animals. So human beings are also learning from their society and from their home, from their surrounding areas or from their environment. They are learning lots of things. So it's a natural phenomenon where the organism, including both human and the animals, are learning something. We are day to day life we are learning some or the other thing. Learning affects a child's development. A child learns new habits only through the process of learning and through imitated traditions and customs. So here as we can see that the children can affect with the learning, and because of the learning, child can develop so many things, like by seeing or by imitating the customs or traditions from in the family or in the society. He or she will learn so many things from the society. Next, intellectual skills are also developed through learning. The decision of right and wrong, the concept of justice and aesthetic sense, etc., developed through learning. This process of learning continues throughout life. Learning is the basis of maturation. So from day one till the death, the child is learning. We all are learning something in our day-to-day life. So through the learning, they can able to take the decision what is wrong and what is right in their life, and they can do the justice with the people, those who are living in their society. There are lots of things the child is learning in their society through the learning. Let's see the learning effects. So learning can affect our language, like maybe the child is at home, his or her mother tongue is like Telugu, but in school he is learning some different language, for example like English language. Then next, custom and tradition, that also the child is learning from the home and from the society. And attitudes and beliefs like beliefs on God or any other moral beliefs are also can be learned from the society, and it's because of the learning process only the child is able to learn these things. Then personalities, the child can develop a good personality by the learning only. They can they can imitate the good personalities like Mahatma Gandhi, and they can learn the good things from their inspired personalities. The next is goals. They will set some goals while they will start learning. They will set some goals because they are able to think and they can get have some ideas about their life. So they will they can set some target and they will achieve their targets because of the learning only. The next is, let's see the pedagogy. Pedagogy in teaching can be referred to as an educator's understanding of how the student learn. The teachers are focused on presenting the syllabus to the students in such a way that it is relevant to their needs. As we all know that the syllabus, whatever syllabus will be made, that will be for whole class. But it's a duty of teacher to divide the class into the slow learners or the good learners or the middle students, those who are they can't achieve the good marks in the examination. So based on that three categories, the teacher have to make the pedagogy, means the way of delivering the lecture in front of the children's. So she have to adopt such a way that all three categories of the students are able to understand easily in the classroom. Pedagogy demands classroom interactions between the teacher and student which create a significant impact on the learner's mind. So here the teacher have to make interaction between the all children's, and they have to they have to deliver their lecture in such a way that all the learners can understand it easily. The next is how children think and learn. Children's knowledge grows over time as they build on earlier understandings. When they encounter new experiences, children look for information that they can use to confirm, add to, or change their ideas. So children always they want to grow their knowledge by understanding the new things. After the understanding new things, they will build their new ideas. They will add something into their knowledge through the learning and thinking. Then most children tend to develop skills for thinking and learning in a predictable sequence. Example, children start to tell stories by looking at picture in a book before they learned to recognize words. So the small childs are also are having the thinking capability and the learning capability. If we give them a book which includes the pictures only, there will be no words, and the child is also don't know they cannot recognize those particular words. Then too they will start telling that story in their mother tongue. So it means they are thinking and they are linking one picture to another picture. So the thinking process is going on in child's mind. However, it's important to remember that each child develops at a different rate and that individual differences are common. As we all know that whatever they are doing, whatever they are telling as a story, that all things are important for a teacher. As we all know that individual difference will be there even if they are the twins. Then too there are some individual differences we can see. Differences may be due to the children's inherited tendencies and the experiences and opportunities they are exposed to, or a combination of both. So there are lots of reasons why the individual differences are there. We have learned this in our previous video itself. As children learn to use language in increasingly complex ways, it supports further learning and development. When the child added some new words in their vocabulary, they start using those words in their conversation. That here the language is helping them to make their learning skill more effective or strong. Language helps to organize children's thinking. It allows them to use basic logic and gradually develops their capacities for thinking through situations, solving problems, and developing their own ideas. So here the language is playing an important role for the understanding the situation and solving the problems and developing their own ideas. If the child don't know the language only, how can they deliver their thoughts? So here the language is playing an important role. The next is why children fail to achieve success in school performance. Here I have enlisted some points. Let's discuss those points. First is poor time management skill. Maybe while writing the examination, the child cannot manage the time. Maybe they are taking more time than what they have provided to write the examination. So the the child should learn the poor time management skill. Time management skill, and the teacher have to help them. Next, an inability to complete tasks. So here maybe they are habituated to they are not able to complete the task because they are not having that much of thinking capability. If the teacher is giving them task, means they are not completing on that time. So here they are losing their marks. Fear of failure and lack of self-confidence. Some of these students will be there, those who are deciding before writing exam itself that they are going to get failed because they don't have the self-confidence. So the student or the children have to build the self-confidence first. Then reliance on others. So in the examination, they will not read anything and they will be depending on the others. Like they will start asking in the examination with their friends. They start discussing with their friends about the answers. So it is disturbing the class also, and it will lack their self-confidence, as well as if the friend will not help, they can get fail. So the student should be prepared, and they should not be reliable on others, and they should not be depend on others. Then next is lack of desire. The student don't want to learn. Some of the students will be there, those who don't want to read or write or learn something new. Maybe they are having some different interest, as we just now see that individual differences is there. So like that, maybe they are having interest in this cooking, maybe they are having interest in some other field, so they don't want to read or learn, so they don't have the desire to do the work. Next is lack of parental involvement. See, when the children will be there in the school, till at the time the teacher will be there to support them, but at the home the parents should take care of the children, and parents should involve in the studies of a children. If they are not involved in the studies of a children, then here there are chances increased to fail of a children to achieve success in the school performance. Then lack of organizational skills. Maybe the student is not having that organizational skill. They are not able to organize the things properly. They cannot write an answer properly in an organizational way. Then lack of motivation. Always, if we will motivate the children, then they can do something better than what they did. So here whenever the child answer in the class, at the time the teacher have to motivate them, the teacher have to pass the good comments to the child and appreciate the child. Then the child can also take the participation in the next task also, and they will actively participating in all the tasks if the teacher start motivating them. Then next is poor reading comprehension. Maybe the child is not good, so the teacher have to take care of the child, and she can conduct the remedial classes for reading. At home, the parents can ask children to read if they are eating chocolate, then too they have to read the name on the chocolate and they can eat. So like this they can build the reading ability on a children. Next is hunger, thirst, lack of sleep and other physical reason. So maybe the child did not had their breakfast, maybe they are feeling hungry while writing the examination or while doing some task, and they can feel thirsty also, and maybe due to the exam pressure they cannot sleep the whole night. That's why here in the examination they are feeling sleepy. And any other physical reason can be there, like they are having some fever, cough, cold, any kind of physical reason, like they will get injured somewhere. So all these things can be happen, and these all are the reasons of children to fail to achieve success in the school performance.